Hi everyone, welcome back. If this is your first time here, I say welcome. So today we are going to be baking banana bread. That's what we're making today. This banana bread is something we always make in my house because my kids love banana, and anytime I see that I have a very ripe banana, I try to make banana bread with it so that it won't go to waste or cut it into the freezer for smoothie. But today we are using our banana to make banana bread. So this banana bread is very yummy, it's nice, it's something you and your little ones are going to love. And I like to take this banana bread to another level, which I will show you at the end of the video. So let me run you through the ingredients. We are going to be using a very ripe banana. If you want a very sweet banana bread, you have to use a very ripe banana. So I'm going to use a very ripe banana. If you don't have a very ripe banana, you can just put your banana into your oven. So I'm going to use flax meal. This is just an addition to it because I always use whole wheat flour and I don't have whole wheat flour. So I'm going to use flax meal for whole wheat flour to make my flour wholemeal. So we are going to use flour. This is all-purpose flour. You can use whole wheat flour, and I'm going to use egg. So I'm also going to use baking powder and baking soda. We are going to use salt, and we're also going to spice things up. So this spice, I just have cinnamon and cardamom. So I'm also going to use date paste. You can use sugar, you can use honey, but date paste is what we always go for. So we are going to use oil. This is coconut oil. You can use melted butter, you can use any oil you have, and that is milk. And also I've lined my pan, my baking dish, with oil. So the next thing now is to mash our banana. You can just throw your banana into your blender if you don't have potato masher. This is potato masher, or you use your fork to mash your banana to a smooth puree, or just put it in the blender with the milk and puree it. So I'm going to add date paste. If I'm making this banana bread for me, I'm not going to use date paste because the sweetness of the banana is okay for me. But just because I'm making this for my kids, so I have to put date paste, just 2 tablespoons of date paste in it. So we are going to give it a mix. This banana bread is so easy to make. It's something you should give, it's something you should try because it's very easy to mix. It's just like putting wet ingredients into dry ingredient, and that is it. You have your banana bread. So I just add my milk and I'm going to add the oil. You can use melted butter, like I said. You can use coconut. I'm using coconut oil. You can use any oil you have, or melted butter. And I'm going to put my egg. This recipe calls for 2 eggs, but I'm not going to use 2 eggs because I'm going to use flax meal, which is like a egg substitute in any recipe without egg. So I'm going to use flax meal because in my flour I always use whole wheat flour for this banana bread, but I don't have whole wheat flour, so I just add my flax meal in order to add up the nutrients in the flour. So we have our wet ingredient ready. Now we are going to mix our dry ingredient together, and that is my baking powder and baking soda, and I'm adding the spice. Then I will add the salt and give it a mix. That is it. Our banana bread is almost ready. So you don't need to stress yourself. What you need is to get your ingredients ready, mix the dry together, mix the wet together, and mix the two together like I'm doing right now. So if you are going to mix, you have to mix gradually. You don't dump all your flour in your banana bread, in your wet mixture, so that you mix very well. You will not have some flour, some liquid down and some flour up, so you mix it very well. So meanwhile, you can get all the ingredients in the description box below, or I'll put the list of my ingredients in the description box below. And also don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you really like it. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share with your friends, let mama friends see it, and also subscribe to my channel if you've not subscribed to my channel. Please do that before you go. Thank you very much for doing that if you have done so. So I just mix in the remaining flour, and the next thing now is to add my flax meal. Like I said, flax meal is not compulsory, it's optional. The reason I add flax meal is to add more nutrients into my flour because I'm using all-purpose flour. So that's why I add flaxseed to it. So flaxseed will give more omega 6, so I need to add it to it. I'm always about nutrients when I'm making food. I'm always about nutrients when I'm making food for my kids. So I'm going to add my banana bread batter into the baking dish. Then I'm going to spread it out. All you have to do is just to spread it out. So we are going to bake this slowly in the oven because we don't want it to bake quickly. If it bakes quickly, it will be very crumbly. If you see my banana bread, you see that it's not crumbly at all. So we are going to bake it on 160. Yeah, I baked it on 160, and I'm also going to bake it for 60 minutes, 55 to 60 minutes, depends on your oven. So here it's a banana bread. As you can see, it's so lovely. It looks so lovely and it tastes so yummy. So if you want to know if your banana bread is ready, you just have to poke something inside, like this knife. I always use my knife, I don't use toothpick. So you see that it's clean. If you see that it's very clean, then you know your banana bread is ready. So here is our banana bread. It looks so yummy. I always take this banana bread to another level if I'm making it for myself. I always cut it and put it in the oven to dry up so it will be so crunchy, you know. I always take it to another level and I take it with a nice tea. So as you can see, my banana bread looks so soft. You can see the texture of the banana bread is, you can see that it's very soft. It looks so nice and it tastes so yummy. So I always freeze this banana bread when I make them. Sometimes I make 2, sometimes I make 3. So I'll just freeze them, and anytime we want to have it, I'll just bring it out from the oven. I'll just bring it out from the freezer and put in the oven. I make like this. As you can see, I take this banana bread to another level. It's very crunchy, it's very nice. We love it. It looks so yummy and tastes so yummy. So if you go to my website, I have different kind of banana bread recipe, but this is the one we love most. That is why I'm sharing this, and I'm still going to share more of banana bread. So thank you for watching this video. If you really like it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and try to share with your friends, and also try to subscribe to my channel before you go. Click the bell button. Anytime I upload, you will see my notification. Thank you. Until we see in another video. Bye.